So I have a quick question for my Muslim friends, okay? If you're a Muslim, and I just have a few questions for you. Sorry about the noise, okay? So, according to Quran says Jesus claimed to be God. Jesus is not God, according to the Quran, okay? And it says Jesus is not, Jesus does not have the attribute of God. But yet, the same Quran is still expecting Jesus to come back and to come and deliver Muslims. So how does that make sense? And also, Jesus, who lived about 570 years before Mohammed was born, Jesus lived 570 years before Mohammed came. And there are historical facts that Jesus died on the cross. There are disciples who witness that he actually died on the cross. There are documentation facts that he died on the cross. And then just 570 years later, someone comes around to say Jesus never died. So should I believe the one who came 570 years later? Or should I believe the witness account of those people who were with him, who have been with him for the 3.5 years that he was together with them? These are people who have seen him in his suffering, in his joyous moments, in his trials. These are people who actually saw him, who have been with him day in, day out, sleep in the same place. These people said he actually died and he rose again. But a man came 570 years later to say it's not true. It's not that it didn't happen. How does that make sense? Whose account will be more reputable? Is he the one who came after many years? Because if you're looking for historical facts, you need to find histories that are very close to when the event happened. If you look at most of the documentation of what happened with Jesus, some of the histories, they were written within 30 years of his, after he died. Most of those scriptures, many of them, were written down about within the 30 years after he died. So, should I believe a man who is with him while he was alive? People who had a talk with him, had a chat with him, slept with him, ate with him. Should I believe those people? Or should I believe someone who just randomly comes from nowhere to say, oh, I am the real prophet, and I'm saying this is the person, he didn't die. I want a meeting somewhere. I don't like, I need you. No, you are English, black and white. Sorry, Nancy, what are you saying? I don't know what you're saying. So I'm not talking about, I'm not doing games, okay? I'm just asking some few questions. And this is majorly for Christians and Muslims, okay? I'm not doing any game with, sorry. I'm just asking some real questions, okay? How can a man who came 570 years later just make up his mind to say the event that happened didn't happen? And you want us to take that person seriously? How does that even make sense? So that's the question I'm just trying to ask, because I just feel it doesn't make sense. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. Oh, you will not say that, yes, you will see. Right answer. Yeah, so that's the question. Yeah, that's it. How do you, 570 years later, Mohammed came to say Jesus never died. Yeah, 570 years. Do you know how long it is? Do you know how many generations is that? 570 years. These are so many generations. And a man will just come to say the event that happened 570 years ago didn't happen, and you want people to just believe. Yeah, so Muslim, I will leave this one to you so that you can prove me wrong, okay? Let us know what you think about this. Cheers.